Hello Aquarius, welcome back to There's That Tarot. Aquarius, we're going to get some messages for the month of April. So, let's see what's going on. Many of you may feel best in the morning during this month. There may be somebody that you share really sweet mornings with. Aquarius. Many of you might be tired. There's something that's kind of weighing on you right now. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo, Gemini, or a Capricorn. But you're not talking about what's draining you. Could have something to do with an Aries. Maybe you're not saying how it is that you feel, or perhaps that you want something more with this person. Maybe you desire to be someone's, what I'm picking up on is husband. But you wonder if you're wasting your time. Some of y'all might be, I feel like, things aren't moving as quickly as you would like them to. Some of you, I'm telling you, some of you may be dealing with the Aries. What is this? Somebody, there may be a okay, so this feminine energy is standing in a very masculine energy right now. I feel like there's a masculine who may be returning to a feminine, like, I'm sorry for being a playboy, I want to start over, right? I want to move forward with you. But when this feminine thinks about how everything went down, she's like, so it feels like he's coming back around like, I'm ready. And she's like, I was ready 2 years ago. Something like that. So she's feeling a bit conflicted, you know, because it's like the thing that shines the brightest is that I couldn't trust you. And maybe something about the way that this situation was walked away from. I feel like they're trying to decide whether or not they should come back to this, but it's like something about it doesn't feel right or feel fair, and maybe it's best that I just not readdress this situation. Somebody's ready to settle down. It feels like one of those situations where a lot of damage was done. And now it's like the person may be realizing what they want or what they had. And it's like, now? I feel like I've said this in your readings before. So it's like the offer that's coming right now. Either somebody may get rejected, or somebody's really sad realizing that maybe they've been let go of already. Maybe it's over. But I feel like this person hasn't moved on, or something couldn't happen because it's like somebody didn't make up their mind in time about what it is that they actually wanted. Like deciding what's right for them. They didn't speak up in time. Maybe they didn't trust themselves. They didn't put their heart into the situation. Maybe there was it just seems like a bunch of bullshit that made this feminine energy really think twice, 3 times, 4 times. She may even just be over it and is already kind of looking at this as a L or a lesson. The connection, and I feel like it's more like a spiritual connection, was so strong, and I feel like it made the two of you so happy. And I think you both envisioned a future together. Neither one of you, I feel, wanted this to end. But it was like a lot of waiting around. What was the waiting about? The 10 of Cups. I mean, we got this, the Lovers, the 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. But somebody was avoiding this, and that's why it wasn't working. So this may have been like, in the physical world, this situation looked a lot different than the energy that was between the two of you. The energy that was between the two of you was like, this is it. What was happening in this realm was like, what the fuck? That's what it seems like. And Aquarius, you may have been pretending like everything was fine, but there may have been some healing that needed to be done, but maybe we weren't taking the time. And I say Aquarius because the star card popped out right after that. Here's this Aries again. Some of you may have been healing from another situation. When you met this person, or vice versa. Or it could just be that now that this situation has come back around, I feel like somebody realized that I should have taken things slower. I should have planned this out. I should have made some sort of plan or offered something more stable. Because now it seems like she or he, it seems like they just don't believe me anymore. Many of you are definitely dealing with a fire sign. This person is suspicious of why, you know, it's like, why are you back? The way you left was so pop, pop, pop. Maybe somebody was dealing with someone from their past. Maybe that didn't go forward because fights, infidelity, you name it. Let's see. So now I see someone wanting, it's like I choose you. I let go of those things from the past that I was pondering on or whatever, and I'm ready to put my focus on you. But this feminine energy is like, I know, but it's like if you had offered me all of this back in, I don't know, July, or back in a few months into us meeting, and you know, everybody doesn't move so quickly and shouldn't, but this feels like somebody had plenty of time to see what was what, and now they're like, I want you. So let's see, Aquarius. I don't know if this is for me at this point. Somebody's looking to avoid this because I got too many questions and I've been focusing on something else anyway. It's like I've already kind of moved on. So there could have been a separation between the two of you. And I feel like the more this person leans on their truth and walks away, I'm telling you, some of y'all dealing with Aries, and protects themselves from this situation, the more someone else is like, go away. It's like pursuing something when it's already, it's like going to a Black Friday sale on a Saturday. It's over. There's something like that here. 3 of Cups in the reverse. The word inward comes to mind. Some of you need to be focusing your attention inward. How is it that you really feel? Let's see how this, let's do a quick something here. So it's like, on your side, that's how you feel. You are seeing that there's something here that's toxic. And I see you wanting to walk away. On their side, be a Capricorn here. It might be the right thing to move on your side. On their side, they're also looking at this situation as if, like, I got cheated out of this, or maybe the masculine. So this could be the masculine. Your side could be the masculine side. They feel like you were a liar. Okay, flip it if you need to. But that's what they're feeling, and they feel like they're already getting over this. You know what I mean? This person is already moving to a place where they feel happier. And I think that you are also trying to protect yourself. So this is the masculine side, this is the feminine side. The mutual energy is the King of Swords in the reverse, which is Aquarian energy. King of Swords in the reverse could be a liar, you know, or somebody who just didn't communicate what they needed to. Could also be somebody who couldn't decide on what they wanted. So it's kind of like, I just dropped it all because perhaps there was something else going on within me that needed to be fixed before I move forward with anybody. So it's like, I have these memories, I have this offer, I wanted to be this person for her, but it's like I dropped the entire idea. I wanted to resolve these things so we could be in a relationship, so you could be my wife. Somebody, like I said, may have been giving to two. Aquarius. I feel like it was something about the way this masculine spoke to this feminine too that may have been a problem. Or like the things that he wasn't saying. Well, the things that he was saying, the energy that his words, yeah, I feel like someone's words were harmful. That's part of the reason someone got out of Dodge. And this King of Swords may have been wondering why things stopped. Why did things slow down? It's like I came back just for this situation not to work. Somebody's feeling like their efforts were wasted. Somebody may be rejecting someone, and they probably didn't do it. It's like somebody may have trust issues or questions. They may be avoiding someone. They may have insecurities. But either somebody's being paranoid and this person didn't do what you think they did, or vice versa. What is it? Or somebody's trying to convince the other person that that's the case. Let me see something. Yeah, somebody may have had it wrong here. It's like, don't try to interpret what somebody's saying. Like, listen to what they're actually saying and take that, right? And if you don't like it, then don't be afraid to decline, because you may not even want what it is that you're actually after. Somebody may be very selfish, and it may be a situation you don't need to look back at. And don't beat yourself up about it, because, you know, why do that? Why feel any worse than you do? Somebody may have, it's like they were putting on. They may have tried to say that they had more than they did have. Don't allow anybody to make you think that your intuition is like you being insecure. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody gaslight you, Aquarius. Or if you're doing that to somebody else, I'm not sure. Somebody may just have to learn by way of your absence, or you them. It's like there's a reason why somebody... It's like every time somebody left and came back and left and came back, it chipped more and more and more at the person who was being... I heard substituted, but... to the person who was being left behind, basically. Somebody was very much half-assed. It's like, is it even worth the struggle here? Is this new offer even worth the struggle, or should I protect myself from this and move on? There may be an Aries who feels like they may be cheating themselves by sticking around the situation, because they're kind of seeing that they're still healing from the resentments of everything that didn't happen in the past or everything that did happen in the past. And I would really just like to be happy. There's something about not wanting to put any more energy in a place where it's kind of like if you have this little cute little dog and they bite the shit out of you when you pet them. And it's like, I don't know if I want to bite. I don't know if I want to pet this dog anymore. Something like that. Not to call anybody a dog, but, you know. I feel like there are a lot of pictures that you guys have together. A lot of memories that you two have together. Wait until you feel good about this situation. Somebody may be waiting for... Either they're going to take their offer back, or they're just not going to worry about it. They may just start over. Stop waiting. Either somebody gets rejected here, so they just don't worry about it anymore, or perhaps the problem was that they needed to look at themselves. Like, there's a point where when everything starts to go wrong around you, or like when relationships don't work out and you put so much into it, or whatever it is that's not working out, it's like maybe it's time to, maybe it's not them, you know. So there may be a masculine here who's realizing maybe it's not them. Maybe it's me, or it could be a feminine who's realizing this. Like, maybe these things are not working out because there's something else. You know what I mean? It's like the check engine light won't go off because it's not the catalytic converter, but it's this. You know, a second opinion. You know what I mean? Either this masculine was wondering, I feel like, yeah. I feel like the feminine energy pulls out. Why does she pull out? She loses hope about something. If this, whatever this person did in the past, it was enough. It was enough. Okay. So it's just looking like a stalemate. It's like this person isn't as excited about accepting this offer. It's like now that this person has changed, that past shit, somebody's still not over it. They're still not over what happened. They're not over what happened, unfortunately. It may be time to stop worrying about the past for the masculine energy, and for the feminine energy, we gotta work on resolving these trust issues, whether you move forward with this person or not. It's time to move on. I feel like the outcome between the two could actually be very good. The Empress, the Ace of Cups, and the Hermit in reverse. Maybe it's just a matter of, because I feel like this masculine doesn't want to wait anymore just for this feminine to be, you know, uninterested in his offer. And there are some confidence issues that need to be worked on, because I feel like the feminine doesn't want this to be over, but a decision needs to be made, and somebody's letting go, but it's like they're still looking back. And with this Tower, it's like there's a lot of healing that needs to be done before the two of you could come together. So this may be a situation where it's like to be continued is what it feels like. Because I see the Aquarius. There's also someone who may be in denial of everything that happened back there. So maybe there's a lack of accountability. I'm not sure. This reading is gotten out of hand. Any other messages for Aquarius? Many of you haven't seen any change in your job. Maybe you've actually seen like a decrease in money recently. But this actually may be a gift to you in disguise. Somebody may have to travel without notice, without, you know, a lot of notice. I feel like there's something that will be ending in your life, maybe a living situation. But it's actually going to make things better for you. Something may be a gift in disguise. It's like it's something you're not going to have to worry about anymore. So you may be gifted some money. It's like you lose the girl, but you get the money. If you do, yeah, there's somebody new. There may be a connection that actually matures you, Aquarius. So one thing doesn't work out, and that's okay, because it brings in this other better thing. And it looks like love and money. And high honor. And possibly a baby. Oh my God. This new person that you come together with, if you two can get your shit together, I see great fortune coming together if you two can get it together. That's what I'm seeing. There's something over here that ends, possibly even a living situation, or something that may have been draining you financially. There's a new pathway that opens. But I feel like you two have to overcome some sort of injustice that maybe you both did to each other. It's going to require work. It actually may require you two leaving. It's going to require dropping another person, you know. Somebody may have to get a divorce to make this come together, but let's just say if this is something that you're really wanting, you can have it, but it will take work on both ends. Somebody's got to work on their trust issues. Somebody's got to show and prove in some other way, right? Let's read your oracle card, Aquarius. Somebody may have misjudged the person that was for them or the opportunity that was for them. They may have looked at it and said, so they may have danced around in some other areas, but only to come back and realize that this was it. And now they've hit like a bit of a wall because back then you didn't want me. Now I'm you all on me. Or now you realize what you had and you're all on me. Y'all tell me if any of this makes sense in the comments, right? Think before you judge. Did you commit to lifting up one of your sisters only to drop her back down into the blaze? Examine the situation. Is your judgment justified, or is society tricking you into your stance? After all, it does have a habit of making you believe that other girls are your competition and that they must behave perfectly at all times. Step back and take time to figure it out. It's not always clear at first, instead of acting rashly. I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. You guys tell me how this resonated with you in the comments. I feel off today, so like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.